16% additional cess on cigarette products. Well, at the outset, this does sound like great news when it comes to efforts to bring down cigarette use in India. But the devil really is in the details. We'll tell you why this isn't a great move, far from it. An additional levy of tax of 16% under the National Calamity Contingent Duty on cigarettes is being welcomed. But this isn't really a great move. First, listen in to what the Finance Minister had to say.
National Calamity Contingent Duty on specified cigarettes was last revised 3 years ago. This is proposed to be revised upwards by about 16%.
The fact is that the increase of 16% only on cigarettes is not really going to bear any result. First of all, the total number of cigarette smokers in India of all tobacco users is just 15%. There are several instances of hundreds and millions of people shifting to bidis from cigarettes because cigarettes have become pretty unaffordable. However, bidis are equally harmful, if not more. Cigarette smokers, like I said, account for just 15% of total tobacco users but generate 80% or more taxes. On the other hand, bidis and smokeless tobacco like gutka is hardly taxed in India.
The Union Budget has proposed a 16% increase in the National Calamity Contingent Duty applied on cigarettes. I'm pretty sure that the tobacco industry might make it appear quite huge, but the fact of the matter is that the National Calamity Contingent Duty, or NCCD what we call, itself constitutes less than 10% of the overall taxes applied on cigarettes. So what happens is, like, when you increase 16% of a 10% component, effectively we can see that it is going to increase the overall taxes applied on cigarettes by only about 1.8%.
Nevertheless, the stocks of Indian Tobacco Company, or ITC, plunged 6% and rebound soon after. The problem is that the budget is completely silent on revision of taxes or increase in cess of bidis and smokeless tobacco like gutkas. These are products that are consumed by the large majority of Indian tobacco users. The fact is that the bidi lobby and the economic wing of the RSS, which is the Swadeshi Jagran Manch, has been urging the government to not increase taxes on bidi products and also bring down 28% of the GST that is currently levied on bidis. Very recently, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Health made some suggestions about taxing all tobacco products heavily. It's clear these suggestions have been ignored. In this context, let's take a look at the tobacco burden in India. India has the largest tobacco chewing population in the world and the second largest population of those who smoke it. The source of the study is Global Burden of Diseases 2019 by the Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation. 2 in every 3 people who chew tobacco around the world are Indians. This means that over 186 million Indians chew tobacco. 154 people die of tobacco consumption every single hour. Do you not think the government then should have walked the extra mile and removed all discrepancies when it comes to tobacco product taxation? What do you think? Share your views with us.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mo.